Lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Lost in Love series, guys. I'll be talking about Savi giving a consent to wed. Guys, let's find out what happened on this episode. But before I continue to the video, guys, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Update, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, Lovelies, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. Dad shouts that his client left because of Say and Isha, recalling Savi's bitter words. Then a man asked him to relax as the client got some other work and left. Then Rajat says he doesn't know how mannerless mother and daughter are, especially the daughter, recalling Savi humiliating him. Then a man says he shouldn't have raised a hand on a woman. Then Rajat says he saw how greedy Isha is, who came to his office to inquire about his salary. Savi was trying to get closer to him via Say. But then Aman says it's a mother's concern. Her way was wrong, but her worry for her daughter was right. He says every girl is not like Ashika. Savi is right that Say misses his mother. But then Rajat says Say has grandparents, aunt and father, and hence doesn't miss anyone. Arman then laughs and says nobody can fulfill a void of a mother. He laughs because Rajat sips alcohol from his flask nervously when he knows that he is wrong. While in the other hand, Savi chats with Shashank and apologizes to him for the drama that happened. Shashank says it's okay, let's talk about us. While Umrumoy peeps into the room. Belin takes her away, but then Savi asks if he knows about her. Shashank says Lata informed everything about her. Savi then asks if he knows that she can't bear a child. Shashank says he knows and says they can adopt a child. He shows his pets and says he didn't give birth to them, but he loves them like his kids. He then says let's go and have dinner as he can't tolerate the pleasant smell. Savi then sits thinking. After the dinner, Shantanu asks how was the food. Shashank says it was amazing. While Van says he wants to have sweets. Isha says she will give all the sweets to him if Savi auntie says yes. She then asks Shashank's opinion. Says he is okay from his side and is waiting for Savi's opinion. Savi walks out. Then Shashank asks her opinion. Isha feels dizzy and everyone gets concerned for her. Then Isha asks Savi's opinion. Then Savi says yes. Isha pampers and thanks her. While in the other hand, Rajat walks near the lift speaking over the phone to his employee. An old man tries hard to get a heavy box out of the lift. Then Rajat tells the employee if his hands and feet are fine and he doesn't want to walk, then he should leave the job. He sees and thinks he is speaking to the old man and tongue lashes him. She goes back home to bring water for the old man. Then Rajat helps the man get stuffs out of the lift and asks him to take care of himself. The old man says there is some dust on his cough. Then Rajat asks him not to bother about it and leaves. Avi then brings water for the old man and asks if he alone got the stuffs out. The old man says a young man whom she scolded helped him. She unnecessarily scolded him. While Shantanu and Isha chat with Shashank's parents online and feast Savi and Shashank's engagement after 2 days. They informed the same to Savi and Umroy, while Umroy congratulates Savi. Isha then asks Umroy to tell Arman that she is coming to meet him tonight. Umroy jumps in excitement and thanks her. Then Isha says she will just meet and not take a final decision. Umroy calls Arman when he is busy in a meeting with Rajat and rejects her call repeatedly. Then Rajat asks him to pick the call. He picks it and acts as speaking to an ad girl. Then Runa says her aunt. Then Mumoy says her Isha auntie agreed to meet him tonight. He excitedly asks so soon. Then she says yes and disconnects the call. Rajat asks Aman if he's playing family with the ad girl without parents' permission. Then Aman reveals to him about his and Umroy's love story and Umroy's aunt coming to meet him tonight. He requests Rajat to be with him when they visit tonight as he knows how his family is. Then Rajat agrees. Savi and Umoy are in a parking area when Lucky brings Say from home. Say happily runs to his Pari or Savi auntie. Then Lucky gets mesmerized with Umoy and chats with her. Bigishiri notices Lucky and Say chatting with Savi and Umoy and shouts at him to stop talking to conspiring strangers and take Say along. Lucky apologizes to Umoy on his mother's behalf and says it looked like Say likes Savi. Umoy says they share a unique bonding. Then Rajat with Arman reaches the client's office with product presentation. Harsh already presents their towns and then tells Rajat to go back as he will not win this contract. Rajat then says let's see. The client Mr. Sabhawal meets them both and asks them to start their presentation. Rajat then says Harsh is senior and shall be given a chance first. Then Arman warns him not to lose a first chance. Harsh then starts presentation and says he will offer 8.25 per bottle with a 26% profit to 6 ROS. The client gets impressed. Then Rajat recalls Harsh compromising on quality to gain a contract. Sabhawa asks Rajat to show his presentation. Rajat then asks the client to give the contract to Harsh itself as he can't compromise on the client's trust and quality. Rajat then asks the client to give the contract to Harsh itself as he can't compromise on client trust and quality. He walks out of the cabin. Then Rahman asks why didn't he give the presentation at least. Then Rajat says they will win the contract. Then Sabhawa walks out and asks Rajat to show his presentation at least. Rajat then says he can't compromise on quality and in fact will quote 9 ROS per bottle. So Sabhawa gives the contract to Rajat and excuses Harsh. Then Harsh shouts he can't do this to him and determines to take revenge from Rajat. After getting out of the client's office, Rajat reminds Arman about his meeting with Unoy's aunt and says his mom has already reached his house and is making arrangements. Taka's family makes arrangements at Arman's house, while Bigishri asks Lucky to help his sisters instead of watching the mobile. Lucky refuses. Then Bigishri says Arman is like his brother. Then Lucky says Arman is Rajat's brother-like, but just an employee for him. Raju then says Arman is like his son and more competent than Lucky. Bigishri then says it's ways to talk to Lucky. While the Bosels reach Arman's society, Tara calls Rajat and asks where are he and Arman. Then Rajat says they will reach in 5 minutes and asks if the girl's family has already come. The doorbell rings and then Bigishri welcomes the girl's family and stands shocked seeing the Bosels. Guys, that's quite an episode. The highlight of the episode is that Savi has actually given consent to wed Shashank. But guys, will this eventually go into hold? We'll still find out as we go ahead in the Lost in Love series. But regardless, guys, please drop what you think about this episode on the comment section. And as you do that, guys, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.